Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. My name is DFree. Here today we're talking about the next upcoming banner that'll be coming out tomorrow night. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe if you're new for more content, or Frieza will not, and I repeat, not be pleased. Look at that sinister face, that smirk. Goresh is very happy. Goresh is very pleased. I really do love this art, like, for these two. I think Cooler looks a little better. I like his detail. Anyways, so we have Cooler and Frieza coming out, both of which are transforming units. We saw about this in the V-Jump, right? And just, again, they're Ultra Space Time banners, so just going forward, for the most part, they're Ultra Space Time units. It'll be interesting to see the next couple of V-Jumps, because we could potentially have some really hype stuff coming up. Like, we'll have a V-Jump in a couple of weeks. That'll pretty much come out before Black Friday. And it could allude to what's going to be there. Probably not. It's just, it's weird. I don't know. But yeah, all four of these characters are coming out, so stay tuned for that. Now, we do have some posts from the official Twitter. We're going to go and take a look at all this stuff that they're talking about here with these characters. And again, tomorrow night is when we'll have a lot more detail. But if you guys haven't already, go to the description right now and check out my video. And this is important because, again, in that video that I'm talking about down below, I talk about what I just was talking about. Black Friday is coming. More holidays are coming. There could potentially be a lot of stuff coming. The anniversary for the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie is coming. There's a lot that could really be in the works for the next couple of months that you're going to want to keep an eye on. So check that out. Link is down below. So again, this is the next banner. It's an Ultra Space Time Summon banner, meaning you guys will get those 14 tickets to do 2 pulls throughout the course of the couple of weeks and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at Cooler and what they say about the man Cooler to begin. Cooler boasts, hold on, let me just go ahead and start from the top here. Ascend to final form, Cooler is coming. Cooler boasts healing on each count and nullifies abnormal conditions. Okay, so pre-transformed Cooler has regen, just like Cell. So like, what is that, stagnant, like 6,000 something. Healing each count and nullifies abnormal conditions, so that's really good. Then transforms for blast armor and more team support effects. So, okay. Just like this guy, he's going to do support stuff. That's really interesting to see. Lineage of Evil is about to be really good. All right, so for Blast Armor as well, just like the other one, gain synergy in final form with both Lineage of Evil and Sagas from the movie allies. Oh, they're doing that. Okay, I don't blame them for buffing Sagas from the movies, but like this group, they need all the fighters they can get because there's some good characters here, right? And a lot of times they have to borrow from other teams, like, you know, like if you want to run like LF Goten or whatever, like weird stuff like that. I don't know how weird that is in particular, but you get my point. They've got to pull from these other tags that don't really buff the Sagas tag, so it's nice that Cooler will do that, but it's like, this guy is nuts. Bojack is nuts. Gohan is nuts. This Goku is nuts. And then for the final point, like every UST banner that's come out for like the last like 3 months has been buffing this tag, hasn't it? Like, like legit, they've all been buffing this tag, which is, I'm cool with that, but it's just interesting to see the similarities. But nonetheless, though, his primary team will obviously be Lineage of Evil. Let's go ahead and watch the video, though. All right, so full, and they're gonna start off with the automatic transformation. And that appears to be the green Goku. This Cooler, by the way, was he, purple? I believe he was purple. No, he was red and Frieza was purple. No, I don't know. We'll go back. I'm pretty sure, though. So, in the last few videos, I've talked about the quality of the Ultra Space Time banner units and how good the units have gotten. They've gotten really good. Unfortunately, the quality, as far as the actual, like, unit and the physical representation of the unit is not so great. And what happens here is, well, same type of deal. That's literally the blue Cooler's animations all the way through. Like, that's it. Like, the transformation is new, but nothing else is new at all. Everything he does is the exact same. I wish they would redo that and not do that. By the way, same applies to Frieza. So let's go back over here. Yeah, he was purple. Okay. And that Frieza's red. All right. So here we are. Shisami is coming out as well alongside Frieza, right? Shisami was green, so there's that. And we do have that second form Frieza, which would be pretty cool to see, but we know how hard it is to pull EXs, so. Anyways, let's see what he does. Ascend to Golden Frieza. Final form Frieza is coming. Transform and Heal. Frieza deals extra damage against Goku during his time-bound transformation. Also try out his buffs to Lineage of Evil / Frieza Force allies with the new melee specialist, Shisami. So, Frieza's buffing allies too. Well, oh my goodness, these two buffing Lineage of Evil is going to be really crazy. Shisami obviously is going to be a Frieza Force unit. Frieza buffs Frieza Force as well, which is going to be really good. But he also has a timed transformation. So he heals on transformations, it looks like. Bonus damage versus Goku for like the 10 billionth time on a character. And time-bound transformation. Since it's Golden Frieza, I would honestly not be surprised if it's a 30 or 40 count transformation. I really wouldn't. Especially because it's this iteration of Golden Frieza. So, whatever. Also, let's go ahead and take a look at the video and see what they say. Or what they do. So, she saw me with the grapple. Okay. And the kick. Oh, my God. Is that like a... Hold on. Is that like a force switch? This looks like it's a force switch. Yeah, that's a force switch. It definitely looks like it. This definitely looks like a force switch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a force switch. Shisami is going to be pretty interesting. That transformation is epic, bro. Epic. This is epic. Looks way better than Cooler's. I love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. And again, exact same stuff going on here as the regular green golden Frieza. All of the exact same animations. So, and the same windscreen. It's unfortunate that they don't bother putting in the work to redo those. But that animation looks that transformation looks crazy. It's crazy, man. By the way, retweet this. This doesn't mean anything. They're just going to give us wallpapers or whatever, but maybe something comes from it. Who knows? Retweet it like I am about to do right now. Anyways, yeah. So there we are. So let's go ahead and just kind of wrap things up. So Lineage of Evil picking up 3 new units. Frieza Force picking up 3 new units. Saga in the movies also picking up 8 new units. Shisami, okay. I don't think Golden Frieza and Shisami will be from the movies. I think they'll be from the anime. And stuff like that. So whatever though. So let's take a look over here at this cooler. So again, the coolers are going to be really interesting to watch because this guy does something similar. So applies the following effects to ally Lineage of Evil characters when he switched out. 35% of damage inflicted for 15 counts and 30% of crit rate. These are very good bonuses to give, and it's going to keep this guy relevant for a very long time. And it's one of the things that just makes him good still to this day. Again, he's going to be relevant for a long time. But these guys also are doing some similar bonuses for allies. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like, oh, if you're like, if Cooler has something like, oh, give something like the Nappa just got, right? Give your Lineage of Evil allies 30% attack, and then also, or damage. Also give Sagas in the Movies allies an additional, 15% or 20%, something like that, to where Sagas in the Movies Lineage guys, like this guy, are going to be nuts. Nuts. All right. Nuts. Just like Nappa. Again, Nappa's given 45% to kids and Vegeta cards because of the stacking buff. So definitely stay tuned for that. And same applies to that Frieza. Him giving buffs to, Frieza Force or like Lineage of Evil, he might do something similar too. It remains to be seen how they handle the buffs, though, so I don't want to get too deep into it. Now, if we take a look here, this is our first second form Frieza since the release of the game. We came out with that hero one and never did get another. We even got that, third form, yada yada. He's been out obviously pretty much the same amount of time, but first second form. Very excited for this because if you wanted to build a full Frieza team, now you can definitely do it with a competitive second form Frieza. If we take a look back at the Lineage of Evil tag, this is a tag that did need more options. Like, they're very top heavy. There's some good units in here. This, obviously, the first 3 are really good. Metacooler is good in spots, I'd say. Chilled, same type of deal. EX Chilled, same type of deal. This guy, too, same type of deal. All of the other ones are pretty much all good in spots, but the first 3 are really good. Really, really good. Definitely need more options, though. And one thing that's happening here is that red and purple are getting replaced with what are going to presumably be far better options, right? And both these units are really old UST units anyway. So, like, they're old anyway. They're definitely probably outdated at this point. Whereas these 3 are going to last in the game for a very long time as being very relevant units. And then you do go ahead and just pretty much finish off the circle of colors in the game. And with that setup of these two and those initial three, with this team, you'd have a complete core of Frieza units and a ton of buffs and just a lot really going on and working in your favor. And Lineage of Evil is finally going to have that full set of Z abilities that you want to use on good units as well, not just running like bench units and stuff like that. You can also dip into Frieza Force if you'd like to and kind of mesh the Frieza Force Lineage of Evil teams together, which is one of the better ways to run it anyway, especially when you run a lot of Frieza units, right? Especially if you have like these two Friezas and you get the new one, but you don't have the cooler units, so stuff like that. Speaking of Frieza Force, these are the characters that are buffing this tag right now, so definitely has a lot of options here, and especially if you've pulled the Ginyu Force, and if you've happened to get them to 5-star by chance, if you haven't yet, I mean, eventually you probably will, especially if you ground them to 3-star free-to-play. They're going to be really good for you too, at least on the bench, or you can use them if you'd like to. So let me know in the comments what you guys think is going to be the team out of all the teams I've shown off. So Sagas, Frieza Force, Lineage of Evil, as well. Let me know what you guys are going to think. What you guys think is going to be the team that winds up being the most competitive in the meta afterwards. It's really easy to just say Lineage of Evil, and I think there's going to be obviously an influx of Lineage of Evil teams immediately, as there always is whenever new stuff comes out, right? But I think Sagas might get the biggest buff, depending on how good that cooler is, because they've picked up some really good options, right? Really good options overall. So remains to be seen. Definitely remains to be seen. So anyways, that is it, everyone. And let me know what you guys think about these animations. Are you hype about these? I mean, the transformation is nice, but again, I really wish they would just do more, put in more work for these. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe as well as that notification icon so you guys don't miss anything that we upload here on the channel. So what we upload here on the channel is mainly just going to be Dragon Ball content. So if you guys are a fan of that, you're going to want to check it out. And again, remember to check out the video I left for you down below where I talk about upcoming banners. So it's a very real possibility. It may be in your best interest to not even bother summoning on this banner. You know, the general mantra is not to summon on these banners anyway for a lot of people, but some people really like to, especially because the units are getting really good on these banners in general. Like that, again, the last few have been really good units. That Goku, 13, the Bojack Gohan, those are all really good units and among the best, like, top tiers in the game. So definitely let me know. Anyways, that being said, have an awesome day. I'll catch all of you in the next one.